Most expensive elements in the world. Mankind has always had a strange attraction to certain elements existing on the earth such as gold, copper, mercury, etc. These are used for various purposes such as adornment, wiring, temperature measurements, etc. and are put to such marvelous uses that you might be shocked at times. Some of these elements are really precious, whereas some are available commonly. The fun part is that only a fraction of elements are actually yet discovered and there's so much left. In this video, we will tell you about the most expensive elements in the world and everything else you need to know. Let's get started. But before we move forward, do hit the like and subscribe buttons and share the video with your friends. Moving forward with the top 10 most expensive elements. On number 10 we have gold, $56 per gram. What is the world's most well-known and commonly utilized element in jewelry? The answer certainly is gold. This metal was considered precious by almost every ancient civilization on the planet. Science also shows that certain of gold's properties make it ideal for electrical application. However, the expensive cost is the major deterrent to using it in wiring. As a result, we're left with less expensive and worse options. If we talk about the properties of this highly demanded element, it is brilliant, somewhat reddish, soft, malleable, and in its purest form. All metals are malleable, but gold is the most malleable. It can be drawn into a single atom-wide wire and stretched a long way before breaking. Dislocations and crystal twins develop, realign, and migrate in such nano waves, causing distortions without visible hardness. 1 square meter of gold may be hammered from a single gram of gold, and that is why it is the 10th most expensive rare element on Earth. Taking the place at number 9 is rhodium, $58 per gram. Rhodium is mostly used in vehicles. It is utilized in three-way catalytic converters as a catalyst. Resistance to corrosion and the most hostile substances is a significant feature of rhodium. Not only this, it can also be used in jewelry. Rhodium plating is used to improve the look of white gold and to tarnish the resistance of sterling silver. On number 8 we have platinum, $60 per gram. Such an elegant element it is. Platinum is a metal with extremely low reactivity. Even at high temperatures, this element has exceptional resistance to corrosion, and only a few hundred tons are produced each year due to its scarcity. Platinum has multiple practical applications in diverse industries like vehicles, dentistry, and even medicine, in addition to being used as jewelry. Because it is a heavy metal, exposure to its salts causes health concerns. Nevertheless, due to its corrosion resistance, metallic platinum has not been connected to negative health impacts. Platinum-containing compounds such as cisplatin, oxaliplatin, and carboplatin are used in chemotherapy to treat cancer. Taking the spot at number 7 is lanthanum, $64 per gram. A metal so soft that it can literally be cut with a knife. Yes, that's lanthanum. It is a silvery white element. Although it is one of the rarest elements to be found on Earth, the pure form is not really useful. The compounds of platinum have a wide range of uses in a variety of industries. Catalysts, carbon arc lamps for studio lights and projectors, ignition components in lighters and torches, electron cathodes, scintillators, G-Tor electrodes, and other applications make use of it. However, because of its scarcity, it gets super costly. Number 6 is taken by lutetium, $69 per gram. Lutetium is a silvery white metal that is corrosion resistant in dry air, but not in damp air. Although its commercial uses are relatively less, it has less toxicity like other rare elements, but it demands to be handled with caution. The inhalation of lutetium fluoride, for example, is hazardous and can cause extreme irritation on skin. In refineries, stable lutetium can be employed as a catalyst for petroleum cracking, as well as alkylation, hydrogenation, and polymerization. It also can be used in research. The oxide is employed in optical lenses, and its compounds are utilized as hosts for scintillators and X-ray phosphors. Are you having fun learning these interesting facts about the most expensive elements? Keep watching till the end to find out some amazing information. At number 5 we have scandium, $270 per gram. Scandium is a rare earth metal that was discovered for the first time in 1970. It is mostly employed in alloys, and apparently that is the only viable application for it. It is found in most rare earth and uranium compound deposits, although it is only recovered from ores in a few mines across the world. Scandium oxide is traded globally at a rate of roughly 10 tons per year at a cost of at least $270 per gram. This brings about $2.7 billion in revenue. Crazy, right? That is a crazily significant amount, but when you realize how uncommon the material is, it is even more astounding. Scandium's commercial uses have been limited due to a lack of dependable, secure, stable, and long-term manufacturing. Despite its minimal usage, scandium has a number of advantages. Taking the spot at number 4 is plutonium, $4,000 per gram. This is a dangerous one. How? You're gonna find out. Plutonium is used in nuclear reactions and nuclear weapons. It is extremely radioactive. It is a silvery gray actinide metal that tarnishes in the presence of air and creates a dull covering when oxidized. Plutonium has 6 allotropes and 4 oxidation levels in its natural form: plutonium-239 and plutonium-241. Both of these are fissile, which means they may fuel a nuclear chain reaction. When uranium-238 catches neutrons generated by disintegration of other uranium-238 atoms, trace amounts form in natural uranium-238 deposits. It's not as rare, but really hard to get. Plutonium is accessible in whatever quantities are required by people who require it. If you want to get your hands on it, you need a license and get ready to be monitored as well. During World War II, the Manhattan Project, which created the first atomic weapons, focused on producing plutonium in practical amounts for the first time. On number 3 is carbon, $65,000 per gram. The wedding's favorite it is. Carbon is one of the most important components in existence. Although a substantial quantity of it is present in all of our bodies, and materials such as coal and graphite aren't particularly expensive, as we all know. However, if carbon atoms are organized in a specific sequence, it can have an exceptionally high value. Carbon, in the form of diamond, may cost up to $65,000 per gram. Taking the spot at number 2, californium, $25 million per gram. Californium was initially discovered in 1950 at the University of California Radiation Laboratory. It happened when curium was bombarded with alpha particles. Only a few grams of the element have been produced since then. The cost of 1 gram of californium is projected to be over $25 million, which makes sense given that worldwide californium output is around half a gram per year. It is used as a portable source of neutrons to detect other elements. On number 1, we have an element that disappears within minutes: francium, $1 billion per gram. Francium is a highly radioactive element. The fact that the half-life of francium is only 22 minutes adds to its expense. Since 1 gram of francium has never been detected, the billion per gram is purely theoretical. A cluster of more than 300,000 atoms was the greatest quantity of this element ever created in a laboratory. For an element like this, would someone ever spare $1 billion? What do you think? That's a wrap for today. We hope you enjoyed the video. Which element intrigued you the most? Share with us in the comments box below. Stay tuned for more amazing content, and thank you for staying till the end. Have a wonderful day.